Looks like leather. Feels like leather. Smells like leather. What's that mean? Yes, leather shoe. But have you ever been shopping and you're just not 100% sure? You find a pair and you're like, man, they look great. You pick them up and you start inspecting them a little closer. You're like, wait, is that $50? All right, here's the deal. If you're buying a quality shoe, and a shoe that's over, I don't even know the price point, because you can find a lot of great leather shoes that are lower price points, but if you're buying any of the big name brands, you can rest assured that that shoe that you're checking out is definitely leather. The question arises when you're looking at some of these more stylized fashion type shoes. When you go to Aldo, or when you go and you're looking at some of the Calvin Klein models, or there's some other ones like Alfani, which is sort of the Macy's brand, which is actually made by Calvin Klein, little inside info. There's also a new brand called Bar 3, I believe, and so anyway, you're checking the shoe out and you're just like, something is fishy with this. If you're suspecting something is fishy, chances are it probably is fishy and probably is synthetic. But what you can do is you can do some of the tests. Does it look like leather? And by looking like leather, when you bend it, you should be able to see some grain, okay? It shouldn't just crease real cleanly. If it creases real cleanly, chances are that's synthetic. Also, when you feel it, all right? Does it feel like leather? Does it feel durable? Does it feel kind of plasticky? And you can also smell it. Now, the thing about smelling the inside of the shoe, a lot of times the plastic shoes will have leather inside. And so you smell and you're like, yeah, it smells like leather. And really the upper is what you're concerned with. You know, and when all else fails, you can look on the bottom of the shoe. A lot of times they'll have a sticker that designates that it is leather upper, or sometimes it's on the inside, and sometimes it's actually on the box. It will definitely be on the box. And when you can't tell, ask the sales associate. But I would definitely shy away from buying shoes online if you're not 100% sure, because nothing's worse than finding this pair and you're like, man, they look so super slick. And then you get them home and you're like, dude, if I go out in the summer, these things are going to melt to the pavement. Not good. Gentlemen, don't waste your money on shoes that aren't leather. They're not going to last, they're going to look cheap, and they're going to fall apart relatively fast. So next time you're shopping for shoes, remember to follow the 4 steps. That was 3. 4 steps. Look, touch, smell, and lastly, read. Look for it. It should say it somewhere on the shoe or on the box. And there is a 5th one. You can ask the sales associate, but a lot of times they're about as helpful as a turd in a punch bowl.